Delegates of the Commonwealth, friends and fellow advocates, Namaste from India. It is a profound reality that hits us. Are people with disabilities a part of the development process? Can development be called development when the disabled are excluded? And can the Sustainable Development Goals be achieved, the world's most ambitious blueprint of equity and progress, if 16% of the population, that is, the disabled, live on the margins? I speak today not as the Vice Chair of Commonwealth Disabled People's Forum, not as the founder and head of Swabhiman from India, but as a woman with more than 3 decades of lived-in experience of exclusion, isolation, and discrimination. How is exclusion created? Not by being born with a disability, nor also acquiring disability at a later stage of life, but exclusion is born out of designs, by inaccessible systems in place, by unchanging attitudes of people, and by development processes which do not consider including the disabled.
Has 52 national umbrella bodies in 52 countries, and we have associates, 59 of them. And we are happy that we are growing year by year, and we hope to have as many members as possible as we go along. Broader message remains consistent. Societies must evolve so that every person, irrespective of disability, can fully participate in economic, social, and political life. And these themes are here to encourage governments through schools, workplaces, and public institutions to design or redesign systems that currently exclude disabled people. And it also invites the world to embrace accessibility as a universal need rather than a special requirement.
I think it's really important that we keep our organisation and our struggle. We have seen over the last year, particularly, that we've been moved back internationally. Since then, we've seen major attacks on inclusion, diversity, and equality. And that continues, and it continues not just in America, but around the world, and particularly attacks on women's rights, LGBT rights, but also on disabled people's rights. So as a result of that, we started pushing 2.5 years ago to get some sort of action plan or agreement of all the state parties, that they wouldn't just sign something and leave it to gather dust on the shelves, but they would actually come up with an action plan and collaborate and help each other to move forward to make reality of the rights for the 450 odd million disabled people who live in our Commonwealth countries.
My area of focus today is going to be how to move promise to policy and from legislation to from lip service to legislation. This is what we've been able to achieve in Barbados with the recent passage of our Rights for Persons with Disabilities Act in January of 2025, and with our national policy, which was moved in Parliament and adopted in October of 2024.
My name is Kihembo Wilbert from Uganda, serving as the youth officer for the Commonwealth Disabled People's Forum. I have had the privilege to help shape and coordinate our youth platform, now known as the Commonwealth Disabled Youth Forum. This community has grown into a vibrant network of more than 166 young people with disabilities from across the Commonwealth, each carrying talent, ambition, and a desire to lead. Yet many of these young people continue to face social, economic, and physical barriers that threaten to silence their potential.
Play in the disability movement. So DPOs can play a central role in monitoring budget commitments, identifying gaps, and demanding accountability. DPOs can also generate evidence on real cost of disability and service needs. DPOs can also advocate for ring-fenced resources, costed action plans, and stronger budget participation processes. DPOs can also ensure that governments hear directly from persons with disabilities themselves.
Our organization, Advocacy for Women with Disability Initiatives, is a women-led organization of women with disabilities in Nigeria, dedicated to advancing the rights, inclusion, and empowerment of women and girls with disabilities. AUD works at the intersection of gender, disability, and climate justice, ensuring that environmental policies and climate actions are inclusive, equitable, and sustainable.